everyone, this is Garrett, and this is the Talos Principle. And I pretty much feel like doing this, basically. I'm just gonna do this today. Pretty much the only puzzle I'm gonna do today. Gonna do this Tetris thing, then I'm gonna do the puzzle inside, and then we're gonna leave again. Have a good time, have a good day, just do a couple puzzles, you know, to start your day off good. Start my day off at 7:05 in the evening, because that's how we roll these days. That's a good time to start your time, I think. And as such, seems like a pretty good way to have some breakfast, have a little brunch, and get ready to take on the day. And all in all, it's looking pretty good. Man, this would have been so cool if it worked. But it did not, and now I have just this misshapen mess. But look how cool it would look. Like you could put one over here and over here. And look at how cool that would be, but it just barely doesn't fit. That makes me very sad. I could move everything like one space to the left. But then it doesn't look as centered anymore. It looked mostly centered due to the fact that this thing was there, but now everything's ruined. Everything I've ever known has been a lie. And I just don't really know how to deal with things anymore. I don't think we can ever beat this puzzle now. It looks so nice, and now we have to rearrange everything just to conform with this puzzle. It makes me obnoxiously angry. And I'm gonna write a book about how angry I am right about now, because man, that is just completely unacceptable behavior of a video game right there. And I am enraged. I'm enraged. I don't think I'm gonna write a negative review on Yelp. And that's it. That's gonna be it for everyone involved. Everyone's gonna be like, why'd you do that? And I'll be like, cause I'm just so mad right now. Cause I had such a nice shape, and my shape has been dissolved into impurity. I'm never gonna get this right. But you know, just give it a couple days. Eventually I've cooled down. I'll revise my Yelp review, and everything's gonna be okay. I'm pretty sure people review games on Yelp. That's what that website's for. I've never actually visited the website myself, but I'm pretty sure that's what they do on there. I don't know what else they would do. I mean, it's called Yelp. I mean, there's not really that many other things you would be able to do on a website called Yelp other than review video games, I don't think. I guess I might be wrong on that, but I'm not really being like known to be wrong. So there's that to consider as well. Like I don't remember a single time in my life where I've ever been wrong. So it's unlikely that they don't review video games on Yelp. Yeah. I'm gonna put the 2 cubes in this corners, because why not? I have a good feeling about this. What if I just make like a nice shape again? Like, usually making cool shapes is the way to go. Look at that. Look at how cool this shape is. Look at how cool this shape is. I mean, it doesn't work quite right, but wouldn't it be cool if it did? Because look at this. Like, if this would if this would work, I'd be so happy. But again, Yelp ruined me. Yelp ruined me once more. I don't actually know what I'm doing though. I'm quite genuinely rather stuck right now in this whole shenaniganry that we are calling a puzzle this day. Although maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Is this a thing? It doesn't really look like anything, does it? No, because I can't really get this thing anywhere. Could put it over here, I guess. I don't know what I'd accomplish, but I'd have it moved. Movement's good. Movement's the first step to victory. I think. That's what I'm saying, at least. And again, when have I ever been wrong? I mean, there was that one time, but no one was there. You weren't there to hear about that. And just because of that, it might as well have never happened. You might have heard about it, like in faint rumors, whispers in the street corners. But it could have been a lie. It could have just been a rumor after all. Rumors are not to be trusted, especially when they're about me and they're not incredibly positive. Think about it. Think about it. This is making me irrationally angry right now. I don't know how to deal with my issues that I'm currently facing. But that's fine. We'll get there. Give it a couple days. Maybe a week. Maybe a decade. And by the time that time has passed, I will have passed this. In a decade from now, I will be done with this puzzle. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe. I'm gonna assume that's the case. What have I even made here? This is just some sort of weird mess. I have made a mess. Is what I did. Yeah, this is not great. This is not really much of anything. I should just try to make a cool shape again. Eventually I'll get a cool enough shape where people will be like, man, I would use that to open my doors. I would have that as a lock to secure my belongings. And I would say, yeah, right? And yeah, right? I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. Does this look like anything? Like, I just need an L piece every single time. Every single time I end up with this and end up with, like, the necessity of having an L-shaped thing. And every time it's not L-shaped. And I don't have the mental capacity to deal with issues such as this block is not L-shaped. And, it is a problem, as you might be well aware. Due to the fact that L shapes not actually the same shape as not an L shape, you see. But that's fine. Because eventually, we won't need one. I can just keep moving things everywhere, and eventually, I will need an L shape and be left with not an L shape. In fact, every single time so far, it's been the line piece that I've been, like, bothered up with, and every single time that's not helping me do my thingle jangles, you know. My thingles are not being jangled properly, and it's not good. I should just place down the line pieces and then just work from there. I think that might be a good idea. Let's just assume. Let's just get rid of everything. How about we assume one's over there, one's over there. Let's work from here. Then we put these. Let's make a cool shape again. When in doubt, cool shapes. Cool shapes have never proven me wrong either. Okay, that's just terrible. But, like, eventually, shapes will have transcended coolness. And then, we will dawn a new age of this. Look at that. Look at how cool that shape is right there. That is the start of something beautiful right there, if you ask me. Is it, though? Maybe. Maybe I need another L shape. Maybe that's just the thing we need every single day of our lives. I can't put this anywhere. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit anywhere. It's impossible. This puzzle is actually unbeatable. I have just proven that they have made an impossibly to beat puzzle. Because I couldn't beat it. And I have been doing this for at least 12 years. I have become a master at this. And clearly, I'm stuck now. Now I need this piece again. It's one big circle of things that I need, but do not have. Now I need not aligned. Like, how does this even happen? How do I get entangled in these situations? Where I end up requiring the pieces that I have had the most at some point of my life, and then it's just not what I have available at the time of need. You know, how is that a thing? Why is that a thing? It's the questions we ask ourselves every day, or at least I do. There's a good chance you don't, but I personally have asked myself that question at least 4 times while doing this particular puzzle. And that's just how it goes. In the land of puzzles. And look at... What? Why? Why, I ask to you, why do I keep ending up in situations such as these, where I need an L piece? Or every single time I try, it just ends up in a rotten mess. It just takes like 20 more minutes. I'm just gonna like look at a walkthrough or something. Like, this is getting kind of ridiculous. I've talked about Yelp. Talked about so many things already, and I haven't even really started doing any puzzle except for this thing. I'm just pressing random switches and buttons and everything, and it's not helping me, man. It's not getting me anywhere. I mean, I am getting places, I guess. Like, now I need an L piece again. And every time I move an L piece, I just need another L piece. Like, somehow these L shapes are just sort of cursed, in that if you move them, it's just still an L shape. Every other piece is like, yeah, dog, it's no longer the thing you needed. It is now another. But with the L shape, it's like, alright, yeah, let's just not, you have made an L-shaped hole, congratulations. You should be proud of what you've achieved this day. And good job. You're great. Look at that. Look at this. How? Maybe I should just not use the L shapes ever. Maybe I should just do that. Maybe that's the solution. Do not believe in L shapes. L shapes are just there to send you astray, or whatever it is they always say. And the L shapes have led me astray, and I don't know what to do with my life anymore. The letter L has been befuddled to me, and I can't deal with that right now. I don't have time for befuddlements. I can't deal with befuddlements right now. How did I get this right here? I have need of one particular L shape for two different holes, and somehow I don't have it. Nah. That's fine though. That's entirely okay. That just happens sometimes. Someone out there who's like a Tetris master is currently crying. Sweet, sweet tears of incredible sadness as I continuously make L-shaped holes all around myself. Or the occasional aligned-shaped piece hole. That works sometimes as well. I guess I could like try moving these around a bit more. I mean, I haven't really played around with these that much. I could do something like this. And then maybe to put that one over there. Look at that. Now I have a whole bunch of things connected to one another. How is this helpful, you may ask? And to which I say, oh, you are not ready to see how this is helpful to me, you see. But even though it may seem like I'm just doing random crap, which is understandable, to the layman's eye, I am failing miserably. But to the advanced puzzle maestro, he will be able to see that I am indeed just doing random crap. And you were correct. But at least I managed to fool you for a brief moment that the tables had changed. But the tables were still very much entabled. Wow, I just have so many pieces which I just cannot even put anywhere right now. That's just incredible, sort of. Is it incredible? Not especially. It's something. I wouldn't really call it incredible. I mean, I just have like, I need several line pieces and I don't have a single one on account that I have done everything else. I don't really, I mean, this is kind of cool. Like, I'm switching things around right now. I've got something going here. I just can't really do anything. That's really the only issue I have right now. I cannot do a thing. But other than that, everything's going peachy. L shape. It's always the L shape. It's always the L shape. I don't understand how that even happens so many times in a row, but it somehow managed to continuously reinforce its own existence into my face, right? Like the way it does. So very, very well. And it makes me, as I've said sometimes before, somewhat unimaginably angry. And in a way that's just kind of over-exaggerated, honestly. Like the kind of way that people get scared at horror games sometimes on the internet. That's how angry I got, except then replace angry with scared, and that's usually how they do it on the internet. Like, they don't really get that angry on the internet when they play horror games, they just scream a lot. Which I guess could be, like, seen as a sign of anger. I mean, some people scream a lot when they're angry. Kinda spooky when they do that, honestly. But I've never really been the kind of person to... Well, no, that's a lie. I yelled at a bird once. When I played Stalked, I guess. There was that one time. This is the longest loading screen I've seen in the entire game, I think. But there you go. Let's see what we got going on over here. We got a bunch of red rocks. Got some walls. This place looks nice. It kind of looks like the castle I've been meaning to see in that one area, but couldn't. Boopity boop. Let's see what we got here. Bunch of cache resources. Another 6 image thing. Bunch of numbers. Tetramino. And whatever that is, an image, which is probably... Oh no, that's different. That is in fact not just the thing again. It's not just the elevator numbers again, which is fair enough. I always thought that was a bit strange. Then again, the pictures of the sign with the stars on it is somewhat odd as well, I suppose. Especially since it doesn't quite correlate with what is currently on my screen, which is in the number 8. Followed by things. Would I be able to jump on top of that? I think this is a challenge that the game is currently issuing to me. I mean, this is what I was born to do. I have the patience of at least 3 gods. And admittedly, some gods were not that patient. But the gods in question, which I'm currently comparing myself with in regards of patience, were quite the patient ones. Though I'm having some trouble actually standing still on top of the pillar, which is a little bit unfortunate, I suppose. And that was just a poor attempt in general. But even if it wasn't a poor attempt, I'll just keep going. Even if I actually made it that time, I would have just jumped down out of principle and tried again. Because that's what we're doing. We're the kind of people that are actually robots and try everything over and over forever. That's what our life has become now. Even when we don't need to restart over and over, we do it out of fun. That's just how we are these days. And that's just how it's gonna be. I'm doing puzzles. Okay, I give up now. But it was a fun attempt, but it's time to move on. I'm gonna try one more time in a second. I just want to look around a little bit first, because I have just been jumping to a small pillar for about a full minute, maybe longer. And I don't think that's going to give me very beneficial Yelp reviews after all. And as such, I chose to walk away. My faith has taken me to this secret place. Here I hope to discover a way of better serving others. Thank you, Uriel. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna go up here anyway, so I might as well, right? Might as well. Whoop. It's weird though, like every time it seems like I made it, but then it just pushes me back down again. Except for that one time. And because it didn't happen that one time, it makes me curious if I can jump on top of it. But I guess I could also just move on. Maybe I can just see if there's anything on top of these pillars like this. But the camera doesn't quite move up very far, so I have to jump a lot. And that could make my robot tired, and that would be really unfortunate if my robot would need a nap while we're playing this game. Because then I'd have to wait for it, and that's not very exciting. Whereas continuously missing a jump over and over is very exciting. The tools to overcome this place have been provided to us. Blah blah blah. Oh god, that's too many things. Let's, how about we just do the easy one first, and then we'll just move on from there. There's only, the other two puzzles only have 2 things. Probably 3 if you count the jammer, which is never really shown because of reasons. But let's do these first. Nexus. That sounds like fun. Nexus seems like a nice place. So we got ourselves a little lasery thing. We can use it to activate that lasery thing. Is it going to bring us great joy? That is the question. I might be able to activate this lasery thing like this. Look at that. Look at them solvings. Look at them solutions that I'm making right here. I don't really see any way I could get those lasers back there again at any point in time. So maybe this is some sort of convoluted nightmare which I've gotten myself stuck into this day. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what I'm doing over here, to be perfectly honest. I could go back, but that doesn't seem like something I want to do. Oh, I can hit that thing, I guess. I don't think I can even hit this with just one of them. But thanks, game, for letting me do all these things. I wonder where this puzzle's going. I don't really see very interesting prospects in the future so far. I might be wrong. It's entirely possible. It's probably quite a long puzzle so far already when you think about it. But I'm wondering where it's gonna go. I don't know what that did. But I definitely activated it. I'm guessing I just need both of these things. But we shall see. What am I activating here? I guess that thing, yeah. Now what does this do? I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing a lot of things. And so far they're all pretty much working out quite well, quite swimmingly. We got ourselves a jammy. Do we need a jammy? Maybe not. We got ourselves another lasery thing, so that's kind of neat, I guess. We're making ourselves a nice little artwork over here, so... all in all, I'm pretty happy about what is currently facing us. This is a little bit overkill, but it makes very pretty lights. And that's entirely fine. This is a giant area. Look at this place. Oh, I can jam this thing, I guess. Now I can climb another ladder and go up another place and do some things and do what? Well, at least we found a puzzle piece now, so that's cool. But, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, look at what you're doing right now here. Oh boy. This is gonna make quite the mess, isn't it? How about we go back first? And let's just put you down. Oh, have you pointing at a thing. And have you point at everything. And that's fine, I think. And all in all, I don't understand this puzzle. I don't fully understand what's going on here. That was not so much hard as it was long. Tee-hee. But yeah, that seemed a bit pointless. I guess it was a bit odd. It was called Nexus, I think. It was kind of fun, I guess. I mean, I got to put things on things and point them at things, which is generally what you do in this game. But in this particular occasion, I got to do it again, and it was nice. But was it really what I wanted? I am not sure. Do I feel fulfilled? I am not sure. But we did something. And of that, I am certain. So all in all, we can at least rest safely knowing that we have done a thing. And isn't that good enough? Isn't that what we've always desired? I would say so. I would definitely say so. So how about you go stand, like over here? Yeah. And how about... I don't know what I want, honestly. I might need a red laser, I might need a blue laser. I guess we'll see about that in the nearby future. And then I'll start moving lasers around again. But I'll think about that the next time we go into that hard puzzle with all the different things. The one that had too many things for me to consider going in there. Cobweb. Well, last time it was called something. I guess it was called Cat's Cradle, but I wouldn't be overly surprised if it has the same general idea. That I have to make a laser go up and hit a million other lasers. Make something pretty. Look at this, though. Look at how many balls there are. How does it actually look? Not really that exciting. But it was worth trying out at least once. Because now we have the answer to our question that we had previously. And no longer have anymore. On account that it has been answered. Is this a thing I can do? That takes a very long time to open up. How many reflectors do I have? Couple. But at least I'll be able to open that thing, I think. On account that this should work, maybe? Oh, this might not even work with the amount of balls that are just sort of floating around here. It does work, never mind. It barely works, but it works, and that's good enough for me. And that granted us a box. Now we just have to wait for it to activate again. I'm guessing these things are synced up. Yeah. Just takes a while, you see. This is probably... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say this is probably not the best way of doing things, but whatever. Get out of here. Yeah, this is alright. This is not as bad as it was, I think. Is it? I don't... everything's pretty bad right now, to be honest, but it could have been worse. It has been worse in the past. How about instead we just do this? I don't think we need the red one right now. What? Really? Is this how we're gonna be playing it this day? I thought we were having a good time, but obviously it's time to ruin things for everyone involved on account of the actions you're currently performing in my general vicinity, even though I kind of quite clearly just do this anyway. I'm just mad. I'm just really angry right now. We've made it to the red thing though. So now really all we need to do is block off things. Unless we're completely incapable of ever leaving this place. Which I may have caused inadvertently. Which is somewhat impressive, I suppose. I didn't actually think that was possible the way I've done this. Yeah, I've actually gotten myself entirely stuck. That's sort of incredible. Because it didn't look like I was all that stuck to begin with, but somehow I've managed some strange way to get myself considerably more stuck than seemingly possible. Which is somewhat sort of impressive, I suppose. Because I think I really only need a single laser to open this door. How did I even manage to do that? That is somewhat absurd, but whatever. It sort of worked out in the end. Is this laser just confused? Is that maybe the problem here? Because it is being like a very confused little puppy right now. Like it thinks it knows what it wants to do, but it's not doing a very good job at doing the do-do. I wish I could just jump to the other side and just stop those balls for just a second. Because it's not being a friend. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, it does open. Hello, little ball. You stay over there. I mean, for a brief moment it opened, and for a brief moment I had a small amount of confidence that it would ever open again. And I was correct in that assessment. But it's still not the most exciting thing that we have ever experienced in this life of ours. And again, I'm going to give this somewhat of a negative review on Yelp. Get it out there. I was hoping I was fast enough, but since my finger speed is not quick as lightning, I was not capable of doing the feats required to do this particular puzzle. But that's okay. We'll just wait a little bit longer and pretend nothing ever happened. So, what would be a good idea over here? I guess I only need one for the red, because it's like all the way over here, not the way over there. Does this door ever open? I'm pretty sure it does, but it does take quite a while, doesn't it? Maybe I broke it at some point again. It's possible. And I could just do this, I guess. I think this still technically hits the thing. If it activates one day. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that should be fine, unless it doesn't hit... It doesn't hit the red laser. Now, good job, Mila, but we try that again. This is probably... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, so how about that, right? How about that, them apples? How about them apples? Can we just leave? Can we just go to the other side and just kill the balls? Can we kill the balls? That would solve a lot of the issues that I'm having while trying to finish this particular puzzle of ours. But it would appear that there is no current way of killing the balls. If there were 2 boxes, it may have had potential. But as it stands, it is somewhat unlikely. Can I, like, put a box on top of you? I would really enjoy putting a box on top of your head. I'm not gonna lie, that would make me incredibly happy. And, it's probably one of my dreams, actually. It's one of my dreams to put a box on top of your head. What am I doing here? I need to activate this thing somehow, and probably block off some things here and there as well. I don't really have a very good way of... I'm guessing I might need 2 of these things to open this door continuously, and maybe the other one as well? Is it possible? Oh yeah, I could do this. This could be a thing. So I may need to move that one then. Yeah. Well, this is something, but this seems a bit redundant, honestly. Yeah, now I've got this going on. This is not good. This is not what I want at all. How about something like this? Like that, it like barely does it. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? I like cool things. I don't... No, I guess one thing I could do is just perfectly sync up these 2 balls, because they're seemingly only a horizontal problem that I'm facing right now. Do I want to sync these up perfectly? I'm not sure. Let's just do it. Let's see what happens. That's always a good solution to a puzzle. Let's just try something. See where it leads us. If anything, you could at least say that these puzzles are actually seemingly a lot more tricky in a lot of instances, on account that it has a lot more factors and things. I might actually need... Oh gosh, I might actually need the box for cool stuff, don't I? I guess I could place the laser on top of a box. Yeah, that might work actually. Can you like not be mean for a while? That would be cool. Like if I just put it over here and just put the laser on top of it, would that do something at all? Would that have any effect anywhere? Would this do anything? Yep. How well would this work? So far, seemingly not so great. Yeah, that was less than effective, I'm gonna say. How about I just hold the connector for a while? I think all the connector ones is to be held down every now and then, you know? Maybe if I just move this one. Figure out some way. Eventually we're just gonna have these doors open all the time. That would be neat. I'm looking forward to that day, personally. What? Look at how perfectly it manages to exactly block off both at the same time. What a friggin' meanie. I'm just offended by how mean this puzzle is right now. I'm pretty sure it's also just doing virtually nothing to have it stand on top of the, like, box, but whatever. I need to deal with this somehow, and I don't really know how. I guess I could change like how it's synced up. Oh boy. I guess I could change how the these balls are synced up right now. But I don't know how much of an effect that would have. But we might as well try, see what happens. Never hurts to give it another shot. And hope that this solves everything. I just... Who invented this? Who's the not so kind soul that made up this puzzle and was like, I'm gonna put this in my video game. And everyone's gonna have a great day. Because I'm not having that great of a day right now. I've had greater days. In my times of having a day. I feel like this might be possible. Yeah, it is. Alright, so if I just put it over there, I think this might actually solve a fair bit of problems if I like place this down correctly. I just need to actually find the placement, and it's kind of awkward to do on account that I both have to place it down at the right spot and not get pushed away by this jerko bot over here. So this is a thing. And now that one's no longer blocking me at all, so that's good. But that's at least one less ball to worry about. Oh. Yeah, that definitely helped, I think. It seemed to be a lot more effective, at least. So he might have something going on over here, but... What a mess. What a gosh diddly darn mess. Yeah, it's not even close. It might actually even need to be on the box to keep like that red laser charged as well while that ball is there, because it takes quite a while to open that door as well. No, the box isn't even helping. God. Also, I just realized I could just like thingy it. Like I could just block that ball with the box, which would make just about as much sense, honestly. All right. How about we do this? And I'm just gonna like briefly, blatantly ignore that that box was making the red laser actually reach that area because of this and things. This is nice, actually. This is not so bad. We've got ourselves a not so bad situation in this particular zone right now. We got that thing, which is kind of rude, but... Is there any point where it's the blue laser? Okay, so that thing's still blocking the blue laser, and that's not very nice at all. And quite frankly, I'm a little bit mad that it does that. I was having such a good day, and now you ruined it. But this is basically pointless now, so I guess I could just use this one to block that thing off. Whoop. I mean, is this really... Is this it? Yeah? Hey! I feel like... Does this seem too easy? Does this seem weird? To just have it stand here? And go, like, alright. Let's just do the hard puzzle. Let's not think about it too much. Now's not the time to overthink things. We're doing the optional puzzle things, and we are just going into the one that looks to be the hardest one, judging of like on the amount of objects that the puzzle actually has. So instead of overthinking it, let's just go in to the unreachable garden. I guess the main reason why it has so many objects is just because it has a platform and a box and like the thing that lets you use it, which immediately kind of makes it seem very overwhelming, even though it is not actually that overwhelming, given that you can basically generally only use this platform in combination with other stuff, but whatevs. It can still get pretty spooky sometimes, you know, with all those different things available to us at the same time. It makes it a bit too much for me sometimes to handle, you know? I'm just saying a lot of words right now. I don't really know what I'm doing. How do I jump on top of myself here? Is there a thing I'm missing? Is there a little staircase I can walk on top of? There something cool waiting for me? I mean, there's a box on the other side over here, but it would appear I cannot reach it. I mean, I could probably get the laser on the other side by just holding a platform and then placing that thing on top of it. Would I be able to get anywhere with that? I would probably be able to get rid of a laser here, I think, yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. How about we do a little bit of the thinky thinks. A little bit of the thinky thinks. I don't even know how this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work. I can't actually put it on top of the platform. I thought I would be able to, but I cannot, and that bothers me a bit. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I guess one thing I could try is to just have, like, record for a bit. I am enjoying myself on top of this little pedestal. I will go a bit lower to enjoy myself even more. How about we go a little bit higher? Wouldn't that be great? That'd be so much fun. Is this high enough? Like, that's basically what I'm wondering. Whoop. Whoop. Is this a thing I can do? Yeah, I wonder. I don't think I can put it on top of my little robot friend either. Hello. Talk to me. Be my friend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 I don't... So that was less than successful. I've had more successful escapades in my life. I guess one thing I could just do is just to do this, but... that's not overly exciting. Record it. I guess I just have to wait here for a bit. And afterwards I can just pick that up. Hit that, then go there. Like, I'm wondering where this is gonna take me, honestly. But let's see what happens. Let's see where this exciting adventure takes us this day. Whoop. There we go. Look at where we are now. We're inside this maze. That's probably good. I need to get a blue laser here somehow, and I genuinely have no real idea where to even start. This is just kind of a confusing mess. And it makes me angry. In many ways. Alright, let's get comfortable. There is a box over there. Oh, that's weird. My in-game time is actually saying like 3 minutes and something seconds. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe it's just the amount of time I'm spending on this puzzle so far. I'm basing this entirely on like the clock on the little LCD display on my keyboard. So, I don't know how accurate these things are. Okay, I have an idea. I know what I have to do. I've figured it out. I'm not a complete dumbo. What I need to do is... I have a general idea what I have to do, at least. And this should work. I just don't really know what to do with this platform, I guess. Not really sure what to do about that one just yet, but it probably has something to do with this right here. Oh yeah, actually it might, because I'm pretty sure there's a ladder on that side if I look correctly. And I might be able to jump on my own head that way. Which is weird. And then this wouldn't really work, would it? Unless where would I even take myself? Over here, maybe? I have no idea. There's probably some point to this, but I don't really know what it is right now. Maybe I'll see it when I'm not recording. Maybe I can walk through this somehow. While the thing is no longer recording and things. Alright. Let's do it. This should work. If I put it down correctly. Did I? Yes. There we go. And now we can turn on that one. Now we have ourselves a box. This will be useful for future use. Now I will be able to jump on top of my own head after all. Is that useful? I mean, I have a second box now as well, so that's worth mentioning. Yeah, this might be a thing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. What has happened to me? Where am I? Where am I? I'm over there. Please, sir, stop moving for a moment. Yeah, I do actually get stuck behind, like, the gate, even if I remove it entirely. That's kind of interesting. I wasn't actually sure how that would work. Like, if I removed the gate while I'm not recording, but walking into the force field, I guess, while... Oh, God, I'm an idiot. I put it on that side, didn't I? Oh, boy. That'll be an exciting adventure, I guess. This might have to be a reset. We'll see about that in a second. It's a very good chance that this is going to be a reset. But again, we'll see about that in just a moment. There is a possibility that I don't need to. Through the magic of stupid nonsense. Through the magic of stupid solutions to strange problems. I may not need to reset this puzzle. If this thing cooperates with me. Please? Alright. For some reason the thing that let me jump on top of it didn't show up, but then it did. I don't know what's going on with that one. This is called solutions to puzzles that shouldn't work, but probably will. Oh, what? It didn't jump that time. Ah, man. That was so close to being the perfect stupid solution to a ridiculous problem. And now I feel like I've just gotten myself stuck in here with a box, and that's just not better. That's not a better situation to be in at all. Can I just climb on top of this and then be on top of it? Oh yeah, wow. Look at that. So that's a thing. So I can definitely get on top of myself by just going over here, which is kind of neat, I guess. I'm gonna reset this puzzle. And I'm gonna just get myself the box again. At least getting myself the box shouldn't be too difficult, because all I have to do is basically do this, I think. Do it over there. Boop. I should have done that while I was recording, but whatever. But yeah, I think I know at least a way of solving this puzzle. It's definitely most likely not the intended solution, but it'll work. That's good enough for me. That's always been good enough for me, hasn't it? I'm an idiot. I didn't do that very fast. I may actually run out of time on this one because of it, but maybe not. Yep, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Well, maybe I can jump through this little window over here. It's very unlikely because it is a very small window. I may have gotten impatient there. It may have shown. I may have gotten stuck because of it, but we shall see. When in doubt, just figure out something. Can we get out of this situation that we've created for ourselves? Is there another path we can take? I think the answer to that is very maybe. It has a very high potential of working. Because this is one of those things as well, like that you can pick it up while you're like barely falling down, but you can get in that place and still like recover afterwards if you do it correctly. The timing on it though is just incredibly stupid. And maybe this will work better because I put it in a different spot. I was hoping that was actually a little bit higher than it actually is. But I wouldn't be overly surprised if I'm actually capable of jumping on top of that wall. Like, I feel like there's a lot of different possible solutions to this particular puzzle over here. Like, see? I can jump on top of this wall. And then I can jump on top of this wall. And then again, I can just leave the puzzle area entirely if I wish to. But in any case, I can at least get back to the start again. So I can at least reset my current situation. So that's pretty neat. But look at how much, like, room you have to move in this place. It's massive. Oh, I can actually beat the puzzle now, I guess. I guess I'll do that. Why not? Well, that's the solution. I kind of want to play around with this puzzle a little bit more because I feel like there's a lot of interesting things you can do with this particular one. We're actually done here now, so that's kind of neat. So I can just end this video basically whatever I want, so that's nice. But yeah, you can just leave the puzzle in so many ways, so many places where you can just jump on top of something and then just wander off, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's just how it is sometimes, you know? That's just how it gotta be. I'm an idiot. How about we stop that? Let's try that again. Because I don't really want to wait for like 20 seconds before something actually happens at all in the puzzle. Doesn't really sound like the most exciting thing I can think of right now. I don't remember if there was a star the last time we did one of these. I'm pretty sure there wasn't, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure it would have shown up on the sign as well if there was a star though, and I don't remember that being the case, so there you go. I guess I'll get started on that. 30 seconds should be fine, I think. That's such an awkward angle every single time. No, come on. Oh, at least I still have plenty of time left, it's fine. But yeah, like, we can just lead the puzzle in so many different ways now, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. I guess I should actually go back there with this box, though. Oh, get it. Just in case I want to use it, but, like... I wonder if they just genuinely didn't think people would do this, or if they were just like, yeah, alright, that's a different solution. Because this is just, like, really obvious. And there's just a lot of different spots you can do it as well. So it would seem odd that a game that has puzzles quite as complicated as the puzzle in this game sometimes would, like, oversee something like this. Like, this... It almost seems intentional, the amount of ways you can get out of the puzzle area sometimes. And... it's very odd. It's very strange. And I cannot actually jump on top of this. I might just leave the area. Like, I'm curious what's outside here. Probably a lot of nothing, honestly, but... I want to walk around outside for a little bit. There's overlapping textures, so that's cool. That's not something we've really seen in this game so far, and now there's a whole bunch of them just near each other. So that's nice. Oh man. I don't think we're gonna have much walking room in this particular area. Because that activated very quickly. Oh. Well, we're over here. So we could at least take a box outside of this particular puzzle if we so desired. But I don't really have any desire to do so. I think I'm just gonna jump outside of the puzzle. And we'll leave it at that. Because I'm pretty sure there's not much going on here. What is over here? Ooh, that looks funky. Oh god, I just realized that that's not actually a puzzle area over there, is it? It might not be, which is probably why you just get insta-kicked out if you try to do that. There was like a weird invisible wall here just now. That was weird. Oh. Right, maybe it was just an actual wall, and that you can just walk through it because it's only solid for some bits. That's also kind of strange, I guess. But at least now I get to see the trees. So I feel like we've gotten a victory in that sense. We have found trees, we have found forest life, and we have found the happiness or something. Is there a particular reason why I would want a box outside of that puzzle? Because I could, like, try, I guess. But I don't think there's... would I be able to get up there? I might be able to. We're gonna try it, because we still have a couple minutes left, and I feel like it. So we're just gonna get the box one more time. I hope you guys enjoy watching me get the box over and over, because I am personally having a great day when it comes to showing people how to get the box out of places, because I feel like boxes need to be saved. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're saving boxes. Without us, the box would be trapped in its little domain. But thanks to us, it can roam free the way wild boxes have always wished to roam free at any point in time. This was a strange little secret, like, not really a secret area, but I guess an extra area because you need stars and stuff. But it was kind of weird. It seemed a little bit easier than it usually is. I mean, obviously I had some trouble with one of them, but I don't know. I feel like it could have been a little bit harder and that wouldn't have mattered too much, to be perfectly honest. But their game, their call, they can do whatever they want, and that is what it is. And next time we play, we will have to just get stars, is pretty much the gist of it. Because I'm guessing that 6 has to do with, like the 6th floor on the tower thing, on account that it's the number 6, and the tower was pretty high. And I'm guessing these things are related, all related somehow. And we're probably gonna need stars, because we still need to do the, like, special area of the first world, I think. I think it was the first one. Yeah, we've done the second one, so only the first one remains. And we'll get to that. We'll get to that, definitely. Do we want a closer view of that castle? It does look quite nice, doesn't it? I mean, all we have to do is walk, so I guess we might as well. I'm just really bad at this game today. I don't know what's going on anymore, but I'm gonna just video edit and pretend that that didn't happen. Oh look, we're here again. That didn't take like 3 tries. That's ridiculous. Where would you get that idea? You crazy people. And as expected, this is not really much of anything, but still, I wanted to see the castle. I wanted to see the doorway and things, and, you know. Didn't have a choice. We're jumping down here. I don't even care. This seems like a nice place to jump around a little bit and look at the closer tree than the one we saw previously. This is an even better tree than the other one. This is like tree plus plus. That's what this is. I'm pretty sure I can't actually leave in that direction. But maybe we can go here. The flashing is really not helping. Okay, that didn't really work. We're getting a box out there now, though. Now is the time we're gonna get the box outside of the puzzle. Boop, boop, boom, 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 boo, boo, boo. There we go. Easy please. Could I actually just jump that way and then just leave the puzzle through here? That's a big gap, though. But I'm greedy. Whoop! Hey, it actually works. I was slightly worried about that one, but it worked out in the end, so it is entirely fine. We can just pretend that there was no danger there. And it was entirely according to plan, actually. That's what happened. That's how I remember it. I don't know how you guys remember it, but that's definitely how I choose to remember it this day. And that's how we're gonna do it. So, I believe it was just that one jump, wasn't there? I don't think there are any other really exciting areas that we can reach using this box. Even this one's kind of questionable, honestly, but I might as well try. I have a box here right now, after all. That's too high, I think. I'm almost certain, yeah. There's not really anything there, though, so I guess we might as well, just in case, if this somehow miraculously is lower than the other place, which looks weird because it's pretty much the same. But I wonder if that's possible. You might actually be able to jump around that wall if you do that correctly. Because it's... yeah, there we go. Not impossible at all. Look what we got here. We got ourselves a little ruin. And it's even already giving us the shtick about the words. Even though we're barely left this area. It's very sensitive in this place for some reason. Makes me sad when that happens, honestly. I like running around. And it makes me sad when the game restricts that a lot. And it's restricting that a lot right now. A lot. But at least now we get to see that fortress over there. I think we would have missed that fortress entirely had we not jumped to these ridiculous places all the time. Oh. So enjoy the view of that. Well, okay then. It looked like, oh, and now we're still in the original garden, which is interesting. I guess we didn't even leave the puzzle area technically. But yeah, it looked like that fortress was floating, which was a little bit weird. So I think I'm gonna walk to world number 2. I think I'm actually gonna take the axe with me, just for funsies. I'm guessing there is currently an axe in like world 2 and 1 right now on account that we've gotten this one, but there's a chance that there isn't. So we're gonna take the axe to world 2, and then we're gonna open the door, and then I'm gonna take a little break because I don't feel like doing a million Tetris puzzles again. That's exactly how I'm feeling right now. But I wouldn't like, it would be nice if they just put an axe in world 2 and 1, because then I could just not have to worry about that so much. Could have a good time. Not inevitably have to walk back when I mess things up. That'd be good. I really want to climb that though. You have no idea how much I want to climb that tower. It's so big. It's so big. I could just enter world 1, I guess. I'll just do that. I'll go into world 2 at some point. Presumably after I've finished up with world 1. I still need to get a bunch of stars here and only like 1 in world 2. So it would be nice if I could just have a video where I just run around and look for stars or something. There was one which apparently is like a like the one with the numbered bricks, like the mist one basically. Apparently that one is just a number that was in the QR code or something, someone told me. It was one that I actually had to scan with the phone as well, which is very rude. But sure, I guess. And I guess we are just going to use this axe in particular to open this. But yeah, we've got ourselves a little preview what the next area is going to be like. And as you may have expected, friggin' gorgeous. I love these areas so much. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed so far. And the next time we play, we will probably be roaming around in here, maybe collect some stars. I don't really know yet, but we'll see it next time. And I hope to see you guys there. Bye-bye.